In 1587, an entire village vanished. No bodies, no fight, just one word left behind. On the final quiet night in Roanoke, families believed their future was finally safe.
A mother held her child close and whispered dreams of tomorrow. She had no idea tomorrow would never come.
They were not chasing riches or glory. They were chasing a future their children could live inside.
They built their new world with bare hands and borrowed hope. Every wall they raised was a promise to survive.
The land offered little mercy. Each meal became a question of whether tomorrow would come.
Trust hung in the air like fragile glass. Both sides felt the danger before any words were spoken. Their leader promised he would return with help. They believed him, because hope was all they had. They watched him disappear beyond the edge of the sea. None of them knew that goodbye would be the last.
War swallowed the world across the ocean. 3 long years passed without a single message. Time continued moving forward without them. But the colony remained frozen in silence.
When John White finally returned, the village did not welcome him. Only the sound of the ocean answered his call.
He stepped onto the shore expecting familiar faces. Instead, he walked into a world that had forgotten its people.
Houses were still standing, but every heartbeat of the village was gone. Their belongings remained where they had been left. It was as if the people had simply stepped out of existence.
One word waited in the shadows. A message carved by hands that were now gone. He traced the letters slowly, trying to understand their meaning. His hands were steady, but his heart was not.
Nearby, another carving whispered part of the same story. The message was unfinished, just like their fate.
White wanted to search for them immediately, but the sea was already closing its grip.
The storm rose like a wall between them and the truth. Nature itself refused to let the search continue.
Against his will, White was forced to leave. Roanoke slipped back into the unknown. Years passed, and the forest began to erase their world. Nature covered the place where their lives once unfolded. Centuries later, the earth still whispers their story. Every fragment uncovered raises more questions than answers. Old maps and fragile pages hold their final traces, but none of them reveal where the people went.
Some believe the settlers joined neighboring tribes, that survival forced them to become someone new. Others believe the colony met a darker fate, that violence erased their world in a single night. Another theory speaks of hunger and desperation, that survival slowly slipped beyond their reach.
Cold nights stretched endlessly before them. Hope faded as the fire grew smaller.
Winter became their final enemy. The world around them turned silent and unforgiving. Their journey left no clear path behind. Only fragments of lives frozen in time.
Among the ruins, even childhood was left behind. Some stories ended before they ever began.
Centuries later, we still search for their voices. History offers only shadows in return.
The land still remembers where they once walked, even when history has forgotten their names.
Even the trees carry their timeline. Nature keeps records when humans fail.
If they fled, they did so together. Families moving into the unknown with nothing but hope.
Whatever happened, they did not vanish alone. They walked forward together into history's shadow.
When the voices disappeared, the children's laughter vanished with them. Only the wind remembered how they once played.
Small footprints once marked this place. Now even their shadows are gone.
Families once gathered here each night. Now only silence takes their place.
Dreams once lived inside these walls. Now the night never leaves.
Their footsteps faded from the earth. The forest quietly closed the path behind them. Not even their graves remain. Only questions stand where their lives once stood.
History closed its book on their lives. But the mystery never closed its door.
The sun still rises where they once lived. But their story remains unfinished. Under the same sky, their fears once lived. Now only the stars remember their names.
Their fire went out long ago, but its memory still glows in the dark.
People still come searching for answers. The silence offers none.
We stand where they once stood, searching for what they lost. And the silence still refuses to answer. The ocean keeps their secrets. And the wind carries the unanswered story.
Time moved on, but the question remained. What truly happened to the lost colony?
Their story became legend. But legends are born from real lives. The sea has watched every chapter of their story. It never tells what it knows.
Somewhere between the earth and the sky, their memory remains. Not lost, but waiting.
The world has changed around their mystery. But the question still follows us. Some mysteries are not meant to be solved. They are meant to be remembered.